So you want an ounce of gold. Well, what's best? A beautiful 100-year-old $20 gold piece or a bullion American gold eagle? So once you've decided you'd like to have some gold, a pretty common question is, what should I buy? And there are plenty of choices out there. Coins, bars, rounds, and various bullion, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Britannias, pre-1933 gold, old world gold. The list goes on. In the United States, a pretty common dilemma is whether to buy pre-1933 gold or an American gold eagle. There's really no right or wrong answer. It just depends on what you're trying to achieve and what your interests are. Now for me, my first gold was a 1924 $20 St. Gaudens double eagle. At the time I bought this, I wanted something that was beautiful, artistic, and had some history to it. Now this isn't a rare coin. This particular year, 1924, is in fact a relatively common year. The two leading coin grading services have graded over 500,000 of these in this grade and above. It's a semi-numismatic coin, meaning it has collector value, but a good portion of its value is its gold content. If you buy one of these, you'll pay a premium for the history. Some quick back-of-the-napkin math shows that today there's about a 23% premium over spot. That means you pay spot for all the gold and about 23% more over and above that for all the history. Now this particular coin, I will say, is absolutely stunning. It has an amazing luster and it just shimmers. The beauty of this coin, the old holder it's in from the early 1990s, and the gold CAC sticker, these are all great things. It has a lot of bells and whistles. But they make pricing a little more subjective than a situation where you're just buying or selling an American gold eagle. If someone's really just interested in owning some gold, a bullion coin is likely the way to go. The beauty of an American gold eagle is that it's exactly 1 ounce of gold. Pricing is simple because it's not a collectible or numismatic coin. It sells for spot and a premium, but the premium is more of a bid-ask spread or transaction cost. Premiums today are running at about 7.5% rather than the 23% that we saw with the 1924 Saint. Aesthetically, though, the American gold eagle has been a bit of a downer. It alludes to Augustus St. Gaudens' original design, but it is slightly redesigned. This year, the Mint updated it to try to make it a little bit closer to the original. They're getting there. The American gold eagle is quite easy to buy and sell. They're very liquid, although you do have to shop around to make sure you're getting a good price both when you're buying and when you're selling. Pre-1933 Saints are also quite liquid, but it takes a little extra effort to make sure that you get a special coin into the hands of someone who will pay up for all those bells and whistles. To unlock the full value, you really need to possess some specialized knowledge of the coin market and buying and selling. And frankly, that's a bit of work, and I consider that work to be a cost. For me, a few saints satisfy the history side, but bullion coins are pretty easy and get the objectives of asset diversification met in a much cleaner and simpler way. My hope is to never sell this saint and a few others like it. The premiums were worth it to me, and I consider them just to be a cost of enjoyment. In my mind, it's easier to scale up or scale down a position in gold with straight bullion. Pricing is relatively transparent and channels to sell are clear and accessible. With numismatic coins, we're just talking a different market and a different sales process. Okay, that's all for now. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Please let me know what you think in the comments section below. Be well and see you next time.